Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So they often say that there's a very thin line between love and hate, but I find the problem is that here in the United States, there's nothing that in between love and hate, or we jump from love to hate without anything in between. So I I had to move out of an apartment not long ago. You may have noticed that I changed apartments. I had a roommate who he would otherwise be a likable person, except that in the space of 3 weeks, he had two very dramatic breakups, and it spread negative energy throughout the apartment. Let's put it that way. He didn't do anything dramatic. It didn't scare me or anything. He didn't get violent or anything. It just spread a lot of negative energy that he was constantly down about it, and he wasn't a heavy drinker, but he did drink a little bit during that time. It just put a haze of heavy of bad energy throughout the apartment, and that wasn't the first roommate I ever ran into that problem with. In When I was living in Seattle just before COVID-19, I had another roommate in Redmond who was like that too. He had broken up with his girlfriend on a Friday night, and he spent the next week talking relentlessly about it. And you know, I I I like the idea of dating, but graduate from your relationships, right? Don't do that. So, anyways, I was on Facebook Marketplace and looking for some housing the other day, and I so I was so over what had happened at my last place that I decided in the ad to say I want to uh, look for either an asexual or solo sexual roommate. I think I said something like that, and Facebook Marketplace deleted me for being prejudiced against that. So, I guess here in Arizona, we're not. You're allowed to discriminate against gender for roommates, but not for sexual identity. That's just kind of weird. But and so it's not so much that these people have to be asexual. I just don't want the drama that comes after the relationship. What I should have said is people who can end relationships gracefully. That's what I should have said. But unfortunately, good luck getting any American to understand that, right? Contrast that to when I was in Poland. So in Poland, the dating scene is kind of the other way around. Here in the United States, we kind of take for granted that the guy starts the first conversation. In Poland, it's actually the girl that starts the first conversation. And even then, I've been in. I've gone to Poland 3 times, and each time I've had girls start conversations with me, and obviously that none of them have gone anywhere. But I can't remember a time when things went drastic, where I spent a week drinking out of it. Right? I might have spent 5 minutes digesting what just happened, and then become stronger for the next one. Right? I certainly don't drink or use drugs or lose sleep over it, and neither do the girls over there that I meet over there. So I don't get why we have this problem here in the United States, right? And I don't know why we can't have a house of asexuals or solo sexuals. I don't understand why that's discriminatory. We just don't want to deal with the drama of somebody bringing someone over, or especially at the end. I actually don't mind when people bring people over to the apartment. It's at the end of it that they don't end gracefully that I have a problem with, right? So, anyways, I'm going to strongly think about moving back to Poland. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.